a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Feeds it to Hood. And a miss there on the triple.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
That is good.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Jazz out in front, up one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
With some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Burks comes in for Anderson. And Trey Burks subbed in for Exum. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Howard. Julius Randle comes in for Jarnell Stokes. And it's Johnson in for Jordan Clarkson. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Favors is out there with Williams. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 60 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
From 10 feet out, no good. And Utah the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Here's Burke. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Powell, he's checked in for the Jazz. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Los Angeles, Nance comes in for Randall. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Burke. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And